know some of us only like to do the standard algorithm, and I know some of us only like to do this, but it's important to know both. Remember? Okay? So, we are going to go over how to do both right now. Once I set you free, if you only like to do the standard algorithm, I'm okay with that. Okay? First, we need to draw the place value disks on the place value chart to solve. So we need to draw 7/10. That's okay. Right now we're just doing this for practice. Okay? So it's 7/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there we go. Okay, once you've drawn your 7 discs, then put your pencil up, please.
Dad, we are going to lose our internet and phone for about 20 minutes. This is a good thing.
I don't know, but I'm not using either, so. Okay.
I am.
No, you're not. Alright, guys, so we've drawn our 7 discs. Now, what number are we dividing 7/10 by? Show me on your chest. Okay, say it. 1, 2, 3.
4.
Good, so we need to draw 4 groups. So I have my 4 groups drawn. I'm going to put my pen in the air to show you guys that I'm done. Alright, cool. Now that we've drawn our 4 groups, we need to equally place each 10th into the groups until there's no more 10ths. So go ahead and do that. Uh-oh. So once you've done it, show me how many 10ths are in each group. There's only 1/10 in each group. I don't have enough to equally disperse them into these. So what do I need to do? Raise your hand if you know what I need to do. John, what do I need to do? I need to unbundle these 3. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross that one off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you're done unbundling, put one hand on your head. Thank you. Hey, I don't want you to use your calculator for that. Unless it's like 25 minus 12, okay? Alright guys, so now I need to disperse these evenly into my 4 groups, so go ahead and do that. Mm-hmm. Yellow bin. Lift your pencil up once you know how many are in each group and how many are left. On base 10, yeah. That's what I was going to have you do. Alright, so if you know how many are in each group, say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
7.
Good, and then how many are left over? 1, 2, 3.
2.
Cool, so we need to unbundle 2 into the thousandths place. And then do the same thing. Whoa, hello. Can you raise your hand, please, instead of staring at that? What do you need? Are you done? Then get on freckle base 10 or splash. Okay? Thank you. Alright, if you think that you are done, then put both hands on your head.
Wait. Putting the 2 over here.
Like, if you're done dispersing them like that.
God. Again,
Okay, guys, so on the count of 3, if you know it, tell me how many are in each group. 1, 2, 3.
5.
5. Okay. So, down here, let's write how many are left in each group. So, right here, obviously, I have my decimal, but I have, in my tenths place, 1. In my hundredths, 7. And in my thousandths. Very good. Now let's do the standard algorithm and see if we get the same answer. Okay? And I'm also going to be kind of relating the standard algorithm to this as we go. So can 4 go into 0? No, so we put a 0 above it and then our decimal. And now we look about how many times 4 can be multiplied before it goes over 7. If you know how many times 4 can be multiplied before it goes over 7, show me on your hand. How many times can you multiply 4 before it goes over 7? 1, 2, 3.
1.
Awesome. So we put our 1 above 7. Look here, we have a 1 above 7 and we have a 1 in our group. Okay? So now 1 times 4 is?
4.
So we subtract 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4 is?
3.
3. Good. Okay. Remember, we had 3 tenths left over up here that we had to unbundle. Okay? That's where this 3 came from. Do I leave it like that?
No.
No, I add a 0 over here and then bring it down. So my 3 tenths turns into 30 hundredths. Okay? How many times can 4 go into 30 without going over? Think about it, and when you know it, show me on your chest.
Test.
Chest.
Chest.
Chest. How many times can 4 go into 30 without going over?
For some reason, I think that was
Ava, how many times can 4 go into 30?
7.
7 times. So I'm going to write my 7 here, which look, I have the number 7 here, and I have 7 discs right here. Okay? 4 times 7, if you know it, raise your hand. 4 times 7. Aiden?
28.
28. So now we have to subtract 28 from 30. If you know 30 minus 28, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3.
2.
Good. And now remember, we had 2 hundredths left over right there. That's where this 2 came from. Are we done?
No.
No, I have to add a 0 and bring it down. So now my 2 hundredths becomes 20 thousandths. Okay? How many times can 4 be multiplied to go into 20 without going over? I'll wait till. All right, if you know it, 1, 2, 3.
5.
Good. So I put my 5 right here above my 0.
4 times 5 is 4.
What is 4 times 5?
20.
So I put my 20 here. And I get 20 minus 20 is?
0.
0. Now look at my answer here and compare it to this answer here. Is it the same? Yes, it is. Okay. So for this lesson, remember, anytime there's a remainder, don't put R2, we add a 0 to keep dividing. Okay? So, if you still are working on your problem,